to Fab Finds by Keitra. So if this is your first time joining my channel, welcome to Fab Finds. If you are returning to my channel, hey Bougieville Boos, welcome back, honey. I know it's Sunday, you received the notification that the train was getting ready to take off, and I knew that you were going to be here. So welcome back. Don't forget, get your mocktails, get your cocktails, get your snacks, honey, because the train is getting ready to roll off to somewhere fabulous. So, hey, new boos. Yes, I am talking to you because you stumbled upon this Bougieville train today, and I am so thankful and so grateful that you have. So let me just go ahead and tell you, new boos, how you stay on this train is you click that subscribe button. That's it. You hit that bell for notifications. That way, when the Bougieville train gets ready to take off, you'll be notified. Another thing that we are all going to do, new boos and returning boos, is we're going to give this video a thumbs up. That way, that lets YouTube know that, hey, we like what's going on over there on Fab Finds by Keitra. And it lets YouTube know that we need to push this Bougieville train out so that others may join and hop on this ride as well. So another thing that we're going to do is we're going to connect in the comment box below. Yep, because guess what? That's where I'm going to get to know you. You're going to get to know me. And we're just going to become BFFs, okay, on this Bougieville train. There is nothing but fabulosity and positive vibes going on over here, okay? So if that's something that you want to be a part of, definitely, I do want you to click that subscribe button because you don't want to miss it. Again, thank you so much for coming here to Fab Finds by Keitra. So on my channel today, guys, you are here for a treat, okay? Because we got family in the house. And you're like, huh? Who? What? Girl, what family? What family is this she's talking about? I am talking about none other than the fragrance family. Yes, did you know that? I know you have, especially if you are a fragrance lover. So let me just go ahead and tell you and break it down just a little bit. We have 4 categories when it comes to the fragrance family. You have your florals, you have Oriental fragrances, you have woody, and you have fresh, darling. Yes. And so what I have done is I have went through my fragrance collection and picked out some of my most beloved and some of my favorites from each of the fragrance family. And I'm going to bring it here and I'm going to share it with you. So if that is something that you definitely want to be around for, then definitely stay at Fab Finds by Keitra. Okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this family reunion started. So first up, with our fragrance family is going to be none other than a good floral fragrance. Okay, so floral fragrances are classic fragrances. They are classic scents. Okay, and they have some of the most timeless fragrances that are in that floral fragrance. And one of my fragrances that I have that I absolutely love from the floral family is none other than my Chanel No. 5. Now, this is not for everybody. You have to have arrived at a certain, like, you just have to be ready for this one right here. But she is a classic and she is always there waiting for you. Another fragrance that I have that is in the floral family that I absolutely love also comes from the House of Chanel, and it is my Les Exclusive, and it is my Gardenia. This is such a elegant, oh my God, let me tell you, I cannot wait for spring and summer to pull her out because she is going to be, I mean, just amazing. Okay, I am so ready. Just looking at the bottle, it makes me want to be ready for her. Okay, so, but the scent that I actually want to showcase, but before that, let me just go ahead and tell you, floral fragrances, they can be either a single note fragrance or they can have blended fragrances of florals in them. And those are the most beautiful, elegant fragrances ever. But the one that I want to showcase with you guys that I have in my collection that I have been loving since last year, and I really cannot wait to start back wearing her again, is none other than my Gucci Bloom. Let me tell you, Gucci found a way to put elegance and class in a bottle with this fragrance right here. And let me tell you how much I love this fragrance, okay? And before that, but let me go ahead and give you some of the notes. So some of the notes for this fragrance is, it is jasmine, it's tuberose, And whatever this Rangoon Creeper is, honey, it must smell amazing because this fragrance is everything. It is a creamy floral and it is gorgeous. Now, I will tell you, I'm going to come back to this, but another thing that I have in my collection from the Gucci Bloom, of course, I have the body cream, but I also picked up this amazing, let me tell you, this body oil, as you see, I have put a dent in her. I am almost out and she will definitely be a repurchase. When I spray this on my skin, it gives my skin an instant glow. I mean, girl, let me tell you, talk about glow, talk about moisturize. My skin feels so soft and so supple and it smells just like Gucci Bloom. And I use this when I am layering with my fragrance because that's how I get it to last longer. But another thing that I do, and this is why I have just this much left, is if I am running to the store or somewhere quick and it's the summer, I got on cute little shorts or a dress or something and my arms are out, I definitely spray this because when the wind catches it, and girl, let me tell you, your skin is shining and the sun is hitting it and it's just like, and it's just radiating beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous florals. Okay, so again, my Gucci floral is, this Gucci Bloom is by far one of the best floral fragrances that I have in my collection. You can team overspray this. You can overspray this and just find your whole entire life because no matter how much you spray, it's not going to invade. It's non-intrusive. I have yet to offend anybody when wearing this fragrance. I remember over the summertime when, you know, when quarantine first happened and there was skeleton crew in the office. I had sprayed this and was at my desk. And I started hearing people in the hallway because I had came back to sit down at my desk and they were talking and discussing like, what is that? Well, who was in the hallway? Like, and they tracked me down to my office and they were like, is that you? And I said, yes. And she's like, oh my God, girl, what is that? I have to have it. And I told her and she went out and he bought it. And let me tell you, she loves it. And another thing, let me tell you about this. It is with florals, you can have a soft floral. You can have a fruity floral. You can have even a floral with a little Oriental kick to it. And with that, that has just a little bit of spice. And from time to time, I like a little bit of spice. But this fragrance right here, like I said, it is a floral creamy fragrance and it is absolutely gorgeous. And it is definitely a staple for, let me tell you, this is an easy reach for me as well. I will repurchase this bottle once I am done because I love it that much. This is, like I said, it is a easy reach. It is a everyday. You won't even have to think about it. You just get it, you spray it, and you go. And you are going to smell so elegant and so gorgeous and so beautiful. And everybody is going to want to know, who's that girl, honey? And you're going to say, it is Gucci Bloom. So that right there is from my floral family. So now we're going to go on over, guys, and we're going to head on over to the Oriental family. Okay. So with the Oriental family, it's going to be something that's going to be a little bit more rich. You know, it's going to have a little bit more kick to it. And the Oriental fragrance, what I have in my collection is going to be none other than my Hypnotic Poison. Love this. Another fragrance in my Oriental family is going to be, okay, let's see here, it's going to be my Mongrelon. And the fragrance that I am actually going to showcase for you guys is none other than by Jo Malone, and it is my Myrrh and Tonka. When I tell you this right here is the absolute bomb when it comes to a good, rich, decadent, creamy, let me just tell you, this right here is good enough to eat. And I absolutely love my Myrrh and Tonka by Jo Malone. I love it so much, guys, that I even had to go ahead and get the matching body cream as well. Now, I will tell you, even with this Jo Malone, I can get away. It is so good that I can get away with wearing just the body cream alone by itself. That's how good it is. And it just melts right into your skin. And let me tell you, when you are wearing this Jo Malone, everybody is going to want to know, what are you wearing? What is that? Because it's so intoxicating and it's so warm and it's so inviting. Okay. So let me just go ahead and tell you, with the Oriental family, you can have notes of vanilla, coffee. You can have spices, amber and sandalwood and incense. And they're, like I said, they're rich and they're deep and they're decadent. And that's what I love about the Oriental family. Okay. And another thing about this family is you can definitely wear these fragrances out for dinner. They are definitely dinner date night worthy. Okay. And this is the perfect blend with this Jo Malone. It is the perfect blend of sweet. It is the perfect blend of woody. It is the perfect blend. It's creamy. It's powdery. It's spicy. It's a gourmand. And let me tell you, this right here, it's a shared fragrance. I can wear this and my husband can wear it because it's not so much as to where I know a lot of times with me with unisex fragrances, they tend to go or gear towards more of a masculine appeal and they don't sit well with me. But with this right here, it's well blended so much that either or, like I said, it's a shared fragrance that he can wear and that I can wear. And together, honey, it's magical. Okay. So let me tell you, the longevity with this fragrance is bomb.com. It is not going anywhere. And I know a lot of times with Jo Malone fragrances, they have gotten reviews of just not having that staying power. Not with this right here, not with Jo Malone, Myrrh and Tonka. No, girl, it is going to be there. And even if you don't use the body cream with it or the shower cream or the shower gel, I believe is what it is. The fragrance alone, especially when you are just wanting to just put something on your body and just like, when I think of Myrrh and Tonka, it makes me want to put on warm, cozy, like lounge wear, fluffy socks and sit in front of the TV and watch Netflix and chill all day. It's that type of vibe right there. But it can also take you right on into that date night with ease. Okay. So definitely, if you can, get your nose on this right here. And if you have it in your fragrance collection, let me know how you feel about Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka. So guys, next up in our fragrance family, we are going to visit, oh yes, honey, it is time. It is time for us to get into the woody family, okay? And so let me tell you, woods, they are definitely rich, okay? I don't own a lot of woody fragrances, but I can appreciate a good woody fragrance. If that makes sense. Because it makes sense to me when I was saying it. But I will tell you, they are opulent, okay? They are scents and heavy hitters, like, of course. And the weird part about it is one of my favorite fragrances comes from the woody family. And of course, that I'm talking about my 540. A staple, a must-have in everybody's collection. Another fragrance that is in the woody family that I haven't played with it a lot, but again, it's one of those that I appreciate and love. And I'm talking about the Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One. But today on my channel from the woody family, I would honestly like to showcase, oh my God, hold on, let me get this, because I need to talk about this. So I am going to showcase none other than my Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. And let me tell you, I didn't even get the fragrance. I actually got the body oil and I got the body cream. And at first when I tried the fragrance, I went in and I smelled it and I was like, okay, it smells good. It wasn't love at first sniff. I can say that. And so, but what I did was I went back and Jeffery my sales associate at Neiman Marcus, we were playing with the body oil. And when he sprayed it on my skin, I had such a glow and my skin looked so moisturized. It felt moisturized. And I was like, oh my God, okay. So now I see what this person was talking about when they recommended it to me. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with the Oud Satin Mood with the body oil. And let me tell you guys, oh my God, this stuff smells so amazing. It smells so good. And we're not even going to talk about the sillage and the longevity because, honey, it is there. People are going to smell you. And what I love most about just pairing the body oil and the body cream together is that it's not skanky. It's not like that oud, that you know what oud smells like. It's not that. This right here is definitely rich smelling. It's like, let me tell you, I had the best bedtime bougie bath the other night, and I used this combo right here. And let me tell you, luxury, honey, luxury in a bottle. And what I also got was Jeffrey sent me over a little miniature that I can use of the actual fragrance. And so once I had started experience the Oud Satin Mood in the body oil, I started to play with the sample that he sent me. And let me tell you, this is definitely full bottle worthy. I will be adding a full bottle of Oud Satin Mood to my collection because I think it would just basically elevate it. I don't know why I did not get it the first time. That's why I say when people make suggestions and they tell you about fragrances, you just have to experience things for yourself because body chemistry is everything. When you smell it on paper, it doesn't do it justice. You definitely have to get some things you have to get everything on your skin. And that's what I should have did, but I am good with the combo and how I started into the Woody family with this fragrance. But again, it's definitely full bottle worthy. I will purchase a big bottle of this Oud Satin Mood. And for now, I am loving this combo, honey. Yes, I am loving this rich lady vibes right here. And let me tell you, another rich lady vibe would be from this Woody family is if you got the body oil and the body cream also in the 540. And I might just do that too, because this is actually one of my favorite fragrances. As you can see, I have put a dent in her as well. And I love it. Okay. So next up, let me tell you, in our fragrance family, we are almost here to the end, but we cannot leave without talking about some freshness, honey. Yes, and I am talking about that fresh family, that fresh, clean family. Okay, so with that, you're going to have some really good, clean, fresh, out the shower fragrances. And some of the scents that I would like to highlight would be, of course, Jo Malone, Wood Sage, and Sea Salt. Another one that I'm going to showcase is my Tiffany in Love. Very clean, very fresh, out the shower. These are fragrances, when they are clean, they are definitely year-round fragrances. They are easy reach fragrances because everyone from time to time wants to just smell clean and fresh and beautiful. And, these fragrances, they're not complicated. There's not a whole lot of stuff going on in them with the notes. And that's what I love. Another clean fragrance that I have in my collection also comes from the house of Tiffany. And this is the Tiffany Classic fragrance as well. As you can see, I love this one as too, because it is, like I said, it is a good, easy, clean reach. You don't have to think about it. I recently just added the body cream to my collection, and I can layer it with any of my Tiffany fragrances. But again, Tiffany fragrances, I mean, with any of them, including the Intense. Although it's intense, it still smells good and clean and fresh. But with the Intense, you just get just a little bit of something off in there with it. Okay. So, again, they're basically fresh water scents, just green, that type of fragrance. And you need something like that in your collection. And I think it's also a safe buy when you go that route. So the fragrance that I actually want to highlight from my fragrance collection, from the fragrance family, is going to be Another 13 by LABO. So let me tell you, this right here, it has ambroxan, it has pear, it has jasmine, and it has moss, and it has some amberette seed. Absolute. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, again, it smells amazing. Okay. The longevity with this fragrance, I haven't sat with it a while, but for the couple of times that I have worn it, I mean, I don't have to look for it. The longevity is there. The sillage is there. I remember I was driving in my car when I wore it one day, and it was kind of warm because it's here in Texas. The weather, we can have snow one day and it'd be 80 2 days later. And so on one of those 80-degree days, I had my top down, I had my shades on, and I was wearing Another 13, and I just couldn't get over how beautiful and clean and fresh I smelled. Okay. So it definitely has like that metallic feel. Okay. It almost feels crisp. It feels cool. Like it just gives you like a cool breeze type feel when you spray it. I was definitely, when I purchased this, I purchased it when I was in Portland, and when I sprayed it, it just instantly took me to summer. It took me to like, oh my God, I can see myself wearing this fragrance when it's hot outside, just spraying my body with it and just walking and letting whatever little bit of wind that's going to roll through, just basically throw this in the air for me to smell and anybody else to smell. Hopefully when we get rid of these masks, honey, we can definitely just appreciate. Let me tell you, I appreciate my nose and my scent and being able to smell, because we miss out on so much due to having to wear these masks. But you know what? Sometimes when it's a good fragrance and you can smell it through that mask, honey, that's good. And that's definitely something that you need to add into your collection. Now, I will tell you, this is a little bit, it's kind of synthetic. It's aquatic. It's green. It's fresh. I feel like it could be worn by either male or female. It's definitely a shared fragrance. It is a shared love. You're going to basically be able to wear this fragrance when you are just lounging around. It doesn't matter if you are at the pool, honey. It doesn't matter. This is going to go with you. It's going to be for evening. It's going to be, even if you are grabbing something and you are heading out to the door to even your kids' football game or soccer, or if you are going to hang out with your girlfriend, it doesn't matter. Going to the grocery store, you can grab this, and I tell you, you will not be disappointed with Another 13. I absolutely love this fragrance. And like I said, I am looking forward to it. And I am so thankful and so grateful that it is in my fragrance family. And of course, like I said, it is in that fresh floral fragrance, honey. So if that is something that you love, you definitely want to get your nose on this right here. So guys, let me tell you, that is it. That is what I have in my fragrance family that I am loving. I love all of the fragrances that I showed you today. I love all of the fragrances that I showcased to you today. And I just want to know, what are some of your favorites from from the floral fragrance family that you are loving right now? What is your go-to fragrance? What is your everyday grab? What is your easy reach? What is something that you are looking forward to wearing? Let me know. Leave that in the comment box below. So guys, I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by Fab Finds by Keetra. And until our next fabulous Fab Find, smooches.